Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeout I have a wholesale business in Brooklyn, New York. Today I'd like to discuss with you how to make sure that you're carrying the right wholesale products for your customer. There are many different products you can buy out there, but you want to make sure that whatever it is you're buying, you can actually have a good chance of selling. The way you do that is by having a profile of your customer, and that's where you're going to know what products fit the needs of your customers. So for example, if your customers are professional women working in a bank in Nigeria, then you're going to want to carry office suits, office dresses, office shoes, and you're going to want them to be by brand names like Harry, Jones New York, Nine West, Calvin Klein. Now of course the brands that they buy are going to change and the styles are going to change, but the idea is that a Nigerian banker is fashion conscious. She wants to look very good. She likes brand names, so you're going to want to carry brand name office wear for her. On the other hand, if your customer is a tourist visiting the Bahamas and your store is located in a hotel in the Bahamas, then you're going to want to carry swimwear, and it could be private label. It doesn't have to be a brand name, because they're not going to be buying that swimwear for their brand. They're going to be buying it for the purpose of going to the beach and taking it to the swimming pool. And they might only be using it for their vacation. They might not going to take the clothing back when they go back home. So in that case, their need is just to have swimwear for the occasion of going swimming and going to the beach. So whenever you pick up product, you always want to first determine what is the need of your customer, have a profile of that customer so you can understand what the preferences of that customer are, and then you want to buy a wholesale product that matches that customer. And that actually brings me to a second point. You also want to know what the budget of your customer is, so you can ensure that you're buying the product at a wholesale price that will allow you to sell it to that customer. For example, you might come across a beautiful dress by Calvin Klein, and the original retail value might be $300, and you might be able to buy it at $100, which sounds really good because that's a third of the original retail price. But if the customer you're targeting can only afford to spend $80 on a dress, then it's not going to work out. Instead, what you'd like to do is you want to buy overstock merchandise from a previous season. This we can still get, for example, that Calvin Klein dress, but at a much lower price. In my warehouse, I sell dresses anywhere from $15 to $30. Most of the merchandise is from a previous season. So if your customer only wanted this season's dress, that might not be for you. But if your customer is interested in having a beautiful Calvin Klein dress and doesn't mind that it's from 3 months behind or it's from 6 months behind, then it would make sense to buy it because you're buying it at a low enough price so you can supply it to your customer at the price that your customer can afford it. But the key really is, and it doesn't matter what product you're buying, you want to make sure that first of all that it fits the need of your customer, and that you're able to buy it at a low enough wholesale price where your customer will be able to afford it, and it will still give you a very good profit margin. Alright, thank you very much. If you have any questions, you can call me or send me an email, and I'd love for you to visit my warehouse in Brooklyn, New York. Thank you, and have a very good day.